There's definitely a lot of interest these days in improving our personal health. Quite a few of us spend a lot of time and money as well on quite a few different gadgets for tracking our fitness and our sleep and help us improve our workouts as well. But one of the easiest ways and simplest ways to improve our overall health is simply by breathing in fresh, clean air. Now, if you do live in a city, this can get a little bit tricky since opening up the windows in your house or an apartment could let in quite a few air pollutants that you definitely don't want to be breathing in. But a good air purifier like one of these here that's on my desk should be up to the task of cleaning the air in your house and making sure that it's as clean as possible for you and your family. For this video, we've partnered with Zigma, which is one of our channel sponsors, to take a look at and compare the new Zigma Aerio-300 which is one of their latest air purifiers featuring an H14 true HEPA filter and artificial intelligence functionality to purify the air about 30% more efficiently than a traditional automatic control system would, with an additional 40% energy savings on top of that. Now, to find a true competitor to this product, we took to Amazon and did a couple different searches and came across the Levoit LV-PUR131, one of the best-selling air purifiers that's on Amazon right now, featuring great reviews and over 13,000 ratings. So, to kick things off for this comparison, let's start off with the price, which is probably the #1 aspect that most people look at when deciding between two products like these. At $180, the Levoit comes out slightly ahead in this comparison versus the Zigma's $199 sticker price. But if you do take a look at price history of both of these products, they do fluctuate a little bit with different coupons and discounts that come available from time to time, ranging from anywhere from $10 to $30 on both products. So depending on the day, they could be about the same price. While the Levoit does come out ahead when it comes to pricing, it does fall slightly behind when looking at overall product reviews and ratings on Amazon, with a score of 4.5 versus the 4.6 of the Zigma. But since those scores are both extremely respectable and also so close, I'm really not comfortable handing out a winner in this category. So instead, we're going to skip on to the very next category, and it's probably the reason why you're looking at either of these two products in the first place, and that's how well they do when purifying the air in your house. Now, for the winner of this category, the device offers a 3-stage filtration system that's capable of capturing 99.97 of the airborne particles that are 0.3 microns or larger. And what that means is that it effectively removes all dust, pet hair, smoke, odors, pollen, and other allergens from the air. And the good news is that both of these devices have that same exact rating. But the Zigma here on the left, the Aerio-300 takes it one step further by incorporating a UV light on the inside and negatively charged ions for killing off bacteria rather than simply letting them get trapped in the air filter on the inside. And honestly, that gives this product the win in this category. When buying devices like these, you do want to make sure that you're buying something that's easy to set up the first time that you're using it, but then also easy to maintain going forward as well. And the good news is that the Zigma and the Levoit are pretty well matched in this category. After removing each of these devices from their boxes to get things set up for the very first time, all you have to do is remove the back panel from the Levoit or remove the front panel from the Zigma here to get to the filters on the inside. Now, the first time that you do this, there's going to be a plastic covering over the filter, but simply pull this out, remove the plastic covering, and then put the filter back in. And then, of course, once you're done with that, simply put the front panel back in place. And as you can see, that's extremely simple, and one thing I do really appreciate about both of these devices is that they have magnetic latches on both sides, which means you're not going to be dealing with broken clips after a year or two of changing out the filters, something that you do need to pay attention to on older devices that are currently on the market. When comparing the decibel rating of either of these two devices, the Levoit can operate at a decibel rating at 52 on its very highest setting, but all the way down to 28 decibels at its lowest. And by comparison, the Zigma is just a little bit louder, ramping up from 32 decibels to 62 decibels. And to give you an idea of what that actually sounds like, right now both of these are turned on at their lowest setting, and it's barely audible. But I'm gonna check out the Levoit here right now and turn it up to its maximum setting to give you an idea of what that sounds like. Leave it there for a quick second as it ramps up. As you can see, it's not too loud, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, and then go over to the Zigma, again, running at its lowest setting right here, and then going all the way up to 62 decibels. You can hear it is a little bit louder than what the Levoit was at its maximum setting, but honestly, if you're more than 10 feet away, and you're really not going to be running this at full speed most of the time, something that you'll probably set when you're away from home. And that brings us to our next comparison category, simply knowing which of these air purifiers is able to clean more air. Now, the industry standard for this is known as CADR, or Clean Air Delivery Rate, which measures how many cubic meters of air is pulled through the filtration system on each of these devices within an hour. The Zigma Aerio-300 Plus has a CADR rating of 330 cubic meters per hour, while the Levoit LV-PUR131 is rated at 230 cubic meters. And this is where we start seeing the Zigma pull ahead in this comparison and gives you kind of an indication as to why in the last category it was a little bit louder than the Levoit. It's simply doing a lot more work, and that exact number is 43%. That's 43% more air that's passing through the filtration system, cleaning up the air in your house, which also translates into roughly a square area in your house of about 430 square feet for total coverage versus 360 square feet of the Levoit. Well, we talked about the setup process for both of these air purifiers. Let's talk about the basic functionality. Both of them do sport basic controls on the top, giving you the ability to control the different fan speeds, set timers, and other functionality as well. The Levoit here does also have an LED display on the top that shows the air quality in the room, the fan settings, and also the timer countdown. Well, the Zigma simply has an LED indicator light at the top, but it does glow different colors, blue, green, yellow, and red, as the automatic sensing system detects the air quality in the room. But while it doesn't have a display, which is something I wish it did, it does have one other advantage with built-in Wi-Fi, which allows it to connect to an app, giving you a lot more control over the settings and the functionality, even enabling voice controls with your favorite voice assistant. That last feature is a big positive for me and should be as well for anybody who's building out their own smart home ecosystem, as it allows it to sync up with different smart home routines so that the air purifier turns on or off depending on what you're doing in your house, or even if you're leaving your house, as your smart assistant can detect when you're coming or going. This definitely makes it a much more adaptive product, which I'm sure we can all appreciate. The app is simple and intuitive, with a quick panel at the bottom for manual control over the fan speed, or you can use the AI control feature, allowing the air purifier to analyze the quality of the air and apply the appropriate filtration options on its own. And then on top of that, because it is connected with the app and has Wi-Fi connectivity, it also means it can receive updates to fix any bugs that it might have, but also enable any new functionality, something that I actually experienced the first time I set it up. If you're simply looking for a good enough air purifier, the Levoit LV-PUR131 will definitely do the trick. But as you can see from this comparison, the extra $20 or so you're going to be spending on the Zigma is definitely worth it. If you're looking for more coverage with larger rooms or just an overall larger house, and the AI functionality with the voice integration that allows it to seamlessly conform to your personal routine. And of course, they offer great after-sales service as well. At $200, the Zigma Aerio-300 Plus is definitely an attractive and an affordable smart air purifier option. Be sure to check out the link in the description below if you want to pick one up for yourself. And I'd like to thank Zigma for their support for our channel, and also thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one.